The next command gets the size of the matrix. Would I ever want to know the size of my image? I think this is the number of rows and columns. Oh, that is the dimensions. I think the size is how many pixels is actually totaled. Isn't this just the size of the camera? Maybe that's not always true. I do know not all cameras are the same size. But that doesn't answer my question of why this is important. Would I ever have to compare images from two different cameras? I will have to think about this, but this matrix command gets the size. I will explore what that looks like. It should be easy with my small model matrix. Then I see there are commands for getting the dimensions of the matrix and also the contents of any row or column. I think I will see what the outputs of these commands looks like before going to Afterglow Access.
You may stop the video and follow the instructions on the SJS site, or continue the video, where you will hear step-by-step instructions for finding the size and dimensions of a matrix. Remember to answer the journal questions with your group. Use the same quorum box in Part E, keeping your previous commands. A simple command to find the size is m1 : get size, or m1 : capital GET, capital SIZE, open parentheses, close parentheses. This is an integer that is found by multiplying the number of rows by number of columns. Do this for all the matrices you have in the quorum box you are using. Recall, to see or hear the result, you must output or say the command as done previously. To find the dimensions, you must get the number of rows and columns. The next two commands do that. Remember to output these. Do these for any of your matrices in the quorum box. So we would say output m1 : get columns, or output m1 : get rows. Spelled out, that would be OUTPUT space m1 : capital GET, capital COLUMNS, open parentheses, close parentheses, or OUTPUT space m1 : capital GET, capital ROWS, open parentheses, close parentheses. Besides the number of rows or columns, you can also output the contents of any row or column. Why would you need this? Does Afterglow Access have any settings or tools that might need this? Record your thoughts in the journal below, either in a group format or as an individual. Let's see how to output the contents of any row or column. Type in the command output m1 : get row 3 : to text. Spelled out, that would be OUTPUT space m1 : capital GET, capital ROW, parentheses, 3, close parentheses, capital TO, capital TEXT, open parentheses, close parentheses. Try running that. Examine what is returned to you in the console window and answer these questions in the journal. 1. Why was the output command used? 2. Why was the toText command used? And 3. Type the results seen in the console window into your journal as a sentence in words. Let's also see what happens when you do this with get columns instead of get rows. So let's type in OUTPUT space m1 : capital GET, capital COLUMNS, parentheses 2, parentheses, colon, capital T-O, capital T-E-X-T, open parentheses, close parentheses. Now answer these following questions. How does this appear in your console window, and why? And type this result into your journal as a sentence in words.